Hello, and welcome back to RageGamingVideos. My name is Hollow. This is a weird intro. Do you want to respec your character? Did you mess up your build? Do you want like these real clean stats like me? Ooh, look at that. Incredible. Min-max. You might want to change your build in a serious way. Maybe you are doing a strength build and you like the sound of doing a dex build. Maybe you found faith spells that are sick or pyromancy spells that are sick and you want to rework your build. Maybe you have a summon that you really want to use but it costs too much FP, so you want to level your mind stat. These are many reasons. There are so many reasons why you might want to respec in a game like this. As you progress through the game and find cool new weapons, cool new spells, cool new builds, and you realize, I would like to try that. You can, and we can do it fairly early in the game. However, this is the reality of what you need to do that. You need to have progressed Limgrave far enough to have reached Stormvale Castle, and then go kill the major boss there, right? Now, you must progress into the lake region of Liurnia, and then get to the main sort of palace, the Grand Library. To get into the palace, you're going to need a key, the Academy Glintstone Key. To get the Academy Glintstone Key, you simply need to go here and pick it up. You're going to come here and you're going to open the gates, right? And then you're going to progress through the whole palace, and eventually you're going to make your way up to the debate parlor and defeat a boss in here, which is where I'm standing right now. Then we're going to come out of the debate parlor to the gardens. And it's actually quite easy to get a bit lost here. This place is massive. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of different ways to progress. But there's actually a really quick way to go where you need to go, get to the second major boss of Elden Ring, and get yourself the next great rune. And of course, respecking. And that's to come over to this sort of bridge that's broken down. And very carefully, like so, drop down and get yourself on these stairs. Now, there's going to be a minor problem. It's a tiny bit of a problem, which is this ball. My advice is to stand before it bounces, like so, and just walk in. Not too bad. Now, without spoilers, I'm going to lead you to the next boss of the Great Rune. I will not show you anything. There is a guy that you must fight where I'm standing right now. He's very friendly, has a cool shield. Then you're going to get yourself to this elevator right here. Here we are. Inside these doors is going to be a big bad boss. And the second great rune as your reward. And the ability to respec. There's just one problem. You need to come to this NPC and talk to her to respec. And she requires a specific item, a very rare item, the Larval tier. This is required. Every time you respec, you must spend one Larval tier. Fortunately for you, I'm going to show you the location of 3 Larval tiers that are very easy to get. There are more than 3 Larval tiers in this game. They just get steadily more complicated and later in the game. These ones you can get immediately after you have killed this boss. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first location of a Larval tier, which again is just, it's a really weird thing to say, is here, in the village of the Albanorics. Now, this is a bit of a weird location. It is in the lakes, obviously on the west side here. It's under this giant plateau. I still don't know how to get on there right now. I'm working it out. But you can just walk up here and go underneath. It's quite gross. And then walk up a ramp I'll show you in a sec. But if you come to the bonfire here, the actual village, and then walk over to the well, and have this well on your left, walking past the tree, you'll see on my left here a little graveyard. And beautifully, right here, special item on this body, Larval tier right there with these friends. All right, fellas. All right, so over here, away from the guys chasing me, is the ramp that you'll walk up to get here. So that is your first location for your first tier. Easy peasy, right? All right, so for our second tier, you're going to need to come to Zeophra's River Well in Limgrave to the east, just in this forest. I recommend the Mistwood outskirts, Grace, and just run over here. And you're going to find this thing, this building. We're going to go inside, and there's going to be an elevator right here that you can go down. As you come down the elevator, you're going to be here in the river. Look at that. Incredible. To get to this tier, we're going to need to progress past this first grace to the second grace, Worshipper's Woods. So let's do it. As you can see, I've just summoned the elevator, and instead of waiting for it, once again, I'm going to teleport because I'm lazy. Now we're at the top of the elevator, continue forward, and follow this path. Here's the second grace. That's what we're talking about. In this area, you're going to see these pillars. They're going to be lit up with flames. You must light all 8 fires in this area to unlock the boss of this area. And if you'd like the map for this area, you loot it off the body of this mob right here, this guy that sat right here, and that'll give you the map. Now we need to go to the next bonfire or grace. Just follow my path. As you can see, there's a few archers in the area. Be careful. You might want to take a slower path than me. I just want to show you where the grace is. Ow. This one's thankfully a straightforward one. It's just that it's pretty well hidden. But hey, you know, you have this video guide to help you. You will need 3,000 runes to buy the Larval tier. We're going to get it from a merchant that is hidden here. And the merchant is up there on that sort of scaffolding. So we're just going to quickly run through here. Alright, with that rascal out of my way. Oh god, here he comes. You might find the dead end here as you come up the scaffolding. You just drop down here on the right. Little secret passage. And as we come up here, now we're on that bridge that we were looking at. And we have a secret passage. Now, this is going to lead into a cave. And as we go through the cave, we're going to enter a section in the wall, right? In this sort of ruin area. And you'll hear some music. There he is. And we have found ourselves our merchant. And as you can see, he sells quite a few interesting things like, hey, stone sword keys, but most importantly, the Larval tier. Just the one, but that is 2 tiers so far that you can get pretty easily, I think. Finally, for our 3rd tier, we're back in the lakes at the northwestern point of the map, all the way up to Carrier Manor. This area is fairly detailed with lots of enemies and lots of secrets, but it isn't actually until the boss fight has been complete that we can actually get ourselves that 3rd tier. So I recommend you absolutely blast through this level by following the main path all the way to the boss and explore it fully after. This took me about 15 minutes and is easily doable. When you reach the boss, go ahead and defeat it, and then we'll get that tier. Alright, so we've made our way through the whole manor, and we're at the Royal Moon Gazing Grounds after defeating that boss. The entrance, or where we entered anyway, is right in front of me, so we turn around, and over here is the exit. So we're going to run straight through here, and you're going to follow my path to get to a certain NPC, and we're going to get you that next tier. So, once you've entered the 3 sisters here, we're going to hold left and hug the wall on the left side. It only takes a second of running here on the horse before we're going to come to basically our destination. It's actually not this building in front of us that you're seeing. It's down here on the left. So we're going to go ahead and drop down here. Very easy. It's going to dismount us. There we go. And I'm just going to carefully drop down to the wooden scaffolding just below us. I'm going to drop down once more and once more. And then this hole in the roof here with the ladder right here, we drop down here, and we're in a familiar room. There's the Grace down there. You were here earlier. So right here is an NPC. Just speak to him. Speak to him a couple times, and he'll become a vendor or a merchant, and obviously sells various amounts of little things, but most importantly, the Larval tier. That's what we're here for. So, buy it. Alright, now we can actually respec. Oh, well, I mean, you could have done this much sooner if you just went and got 1 Larval tier instead of me getting 3. But just in case, you now have 3 locations and how to get them pretty easily without too much difficulty. And then we can respec up to 3 times as of right now. There are more tiers in the game, but they get pretty complicated, unfortunately. There aren't a massive amount, so keep that in mind when you are respecing. Anyway, of course, we need to return to the Raya the Carrier Grand Library and visit our friend. We're going to speak with her and do a rebirth. Now, as this tells you, it's pretty simple. I'm going to close that just to explain it. I was something like level 54, right? So, or 55. So I have to spend every point that I previously earned. So I can't do this at level 40. I can't do this at level 60. I have to finish this at level 55 because that's the level I currently was. So I have to first spend all of the points I've earned. It's kind of a waste for me because I'm just doing this, you know, for the video. But let's just get back to where we were. So I'm going to get my dex back. I've got higher strength than I had before. I don't need 21 endurance. I'm happy with that. I don't need 30 vigor. I'm happy with that. I want to get my strength to 40. So I guess this helped me slightly get to that target a little bit sooner. But yeah, I definitely won't be doing that randomly again, and I would recommend you guys respec when you're ready, when you're certain that, oh, you know, I've messed up my build, I want to change what I'm doing. Or say you're a dex build and you really want to do magic and you want to completely rework your build. That's when you want to respec, obviously. But I hope this helped you, and we also get this incredible emote. Oh man, that's good. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. You know, not many people are going to have this because they're going to be waiting on their respec. But not us. Alright guys, I hope this helped you. If it did, please leave a like on the video so I can make more videos like this and continue my deep search of Elden Ring and providing you with more information that will help you. But until next time, I've been Hollow, you've been you. Thanks for watching.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.